presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to Marty in Worcester. Hey, Marty, what's going on?
Hi, Mr. O'Brien. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. How you been?
Oh, can't really complain. First of all, I wanted to thank you for the bargain re-up on the Dole report. I've been getting it for quite a while, and for a couple of years there, it was like an insurance policy. I'd say, oh, I got to buy Dole, and the Dole report would say, oh, no, not yet. And lately, it's like a winning lottery ticket. So it's working really well all around.
I appreciate the feedback, Marty. Thank you.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. This is a quote by Albert Einstein. It is better to believe than to disbelieve. In so doing, you bring everything to the realm of possibility. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 25, NASDAQ up 10, S&Ps were off $1.50. Gold contract up $8.50, trading at $1,328 an ounce. Silver, $21.05. Platinum up $8 at $1,487 an ounce. Copper up 3.5 pennies at $1.05 a pound. Light sweet crude down 33 cents at $105.41 a barrel. Bonds, we have the 10-year up 1 tick at 125.04. 30-year up 30 ticks at 137.01. King dollar down 281 ticks at 79.80. The euro up 45 at 136.94. And the yen down 10, trading at 101.32. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? So check it out. Cash S&P, we are at 1959.26. You had the high out there of 1961 on Friday, and, you know, the bottom line is that we had to get over this high and close underneath it. Why? Because on Friday, you did have the Russell rebalancing, but they put huge amounts of volume in all the markets and all the indices. So Friday, you done $1.4 billion. It still couldn't get over the high that was established on the 24th. Bottom line, you get over that high today, closed underneath it. Did $593 million versus $1.4 billion. What display that put? That's game on the table again. That the lower end of 1944 wants to get tagged. What's going to be interesting here, folks, is that July 4th week in general, markets like to run up on July 4th week. So this is going to be really intriguing this week, seeing if in fact we still are going to have a sideways market or a slightly down market this week. It's going to say a lot. That's the bottom line, if in fact that's what we have. Dow Industrials, sideways move, down $25, no big deal. NASDAQ Composite, what do we have with the Composite? So Composite's trading out, CCMP, come on baby, where are you? There she is. Okay, Composite's trading out at 4417, that was the high. 4408 it closed at. You're at a higher high. The 4399 was the level. You did $1.8 billion. We did $3.6 billion in the composite on Friday. So it's going to have to close under the 4399 first, which is another 10 points down. We'll see if we get that. If we look at the correlation inside the SPY, this is what you have. The SPY today traded to 196.16. That level got over your 195.88 from Friday, got into your last high on the 24th, which was the 196.50. We did 64 million shares versus 96 million. Not enough force to get up to higher price and stick with higher price. The 3Qs, they did have enough force. No volume, but guess what? They're at a higher high. You're at 93.91. You have 19 million shares. You know, we'll see how we come back into 93.57. Small caps, the Russell 2000, we go over to the IWM, we take a look at the Russell 2000. Russell 2000 closed at 118.81. The 24th high, which is going after, is 118.91. I suspect that's going to get hit. It's only 10 pennies higher. Gold market. Let's go take a look at gold. Looks to me like gold is going on its next leg up, folks. Gold's going after the swing point from the March high. That swing point, that high is 13.91. We're at 13.29 right now. We did GCQ4. We did out here, we did 116,000 contracts. You got over the highs. That's the bottom line. And this is after that monster sign of strength that we had on the 18th. That's when the gold went from 1276 up to 1322. This little baby right now is on its way running up to the 1392 area. What's going to get intriguing here is that, you know, you had, we got a lot of, we have a lot of political stuff going on in the world. There's no two ways about that as to what is driving gold right now. But what we did have in the last 3 or 4 days is that you had a few large bank runs in Bulgaria. Now, Bulgaria is not huge, folks, okay? But the bottom line is that when you do have a bank run, that is always a heads up. And, you know, the folks in Bulgaria, they're blaming it on a couple corporations that owe a bunch of money to the banks. The bottom line is that what it does, more than anything, it gets people attuned to the fact that if we actually go into the bank, and we all did this at the same time to ask for our money back, the banks don't have our money. That's how the fiat system is set up. They just don't have it. So that in itself does present a problem. Once the bank run starts, guess what? Bottom line, that's when the metals market opens up. Why? Because gold is gold. There's no debt in gold, all of the above. Bond market. Let's go over to the bond market. We take a look at the 10-year first. 10-year out here. She went sideways, 761,000 contracts out here. You get the yield at 2.521. So it looks that the 10-year in the next few days is going to bring that yield under the 2.5 once again. What's going to get really interesting here is to see how long can it stay under the 2.5. The last time that we got up here was the end of May, and we stayed under it only for about 3 or 4 days, actually 3 days. So we'll see if, in fact, number one, we get there, and if we do, I suspect we are going to, by the way, but how long can it stay underneath there? 30-year, the 30-year is much stronger. The 30 is amazing, actually. 30-year, right now, we are trading out at 137.01. You get 240,000 contracts. This 30-year, folks, is getting ready to blow away. It's 138.10 high from the 29th. It looks that, you know... And believe me, if the 30-year is going, the 10-year is going to go also. Right now, when we take a look at this 30-year, the yield on the 30-year is 3.352. King dollar. What do we have with King dollar? So King dollar comes down. Let's see. She has been coming down, and the whole way down, King dollar has been coming down on lighter volume. DXU4. So we go over to the King dollar. And she did 24,000 contracts. That's still going to be light. She got hit price-wise, no doubt about that. She's going back into how she came off the bottom. So right now, we are at 79.81. The top of the bottom, which was the last low that was established, was on the 8th of June. The top of that is 79.61. And right now, we're at 79.81. The low that was established that day was 79.05. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go over and we're going to take a look at good old Dubai again. So check this out. Let me pull this up. Dubai has been a psycho market, and what it has done is that now that bull market in Dubai started in 2007, just as ours did, and it's already 20% off its highs. It went down 6.5% last week, and then came right back the next day, 5%. And my man Dave White's telling me it was down another 4% last night. Yeah, 4.38%. So let's go look at this thing, because this is the deviance in market. Oh yeah, look at this, man. Oh yeah, bye bye, see ya. Don't want to be ya. Okay, so Dubai's trading at 39.42, off 53, and it's heading to 38. That's going to be the first leg. I don't get the volume until tonight on this. But that says quite a bit. And if you want to see a counter-trend bounce, so Dubai last week had gone from 43.22 to 39. The exact next day, it goes all the way back to 42. Now you're back to 39.42. Fast markets like that, folks. Surprises to the downside. This is Tom O'Brien, this is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. We ended Dow Industrials finished down 25. NASDAQ was up 10. S&Ps are up about 2.5. We had gold up 810, trading at 1,328. We're going to be right back, folks.
The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN, and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now. Daryl Martin coined the phrase diagnostic trading, and we're happy to announce that his diagnostic box spread analyzer has finally been released. The Diagnostic Box Spread Analyzer helps you easily identify the best box spreads on Nadex in seconds, plus you receive access to the diagnostic deviation levels, as well as step-by-step training videos teaching you how to trade Nadex spreads so you can quickly master the mechanics of this simple yet powerful trading instrument. By pulling live data from the Nadex exchange, the Diagnostic Box Spread Analyzer does all the math for you, calculating risk, reward potential, distance to break even for both outright spreads and spreads used to hedge the underlying market. Visit the front page of TFNN.com today to get your 2-week free trial to Daryl Martin's Diagnostic Box Spread Analyzer and gain access to the valuable information it can provide when trading the Nadex box spreads.
Wouldn't it be great if you could get a red light, green light indicator that gives you signals on 25 different future contracts? Now you can with Taz Signal Box. This red light, green light market profile system dynamically updates 24 hours a day and provides you with important trend and trade signals on 9 different commodities, 9 different indices, and 8 different currencies. Right now, you can receive a free 2-week trial to Taz Signal Box. For all the details and to find out how the Signal Box works, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You take a hands-on approach to managing your investments, and whether you're bullish or bearish on Chinese stocks, the ETFs from Direction Shares are there to help you magnify your perspective. Bull ETFs for a rising market and bear ETFs for a falling market. Direction Shares gives you the tools for both sides of the trade. Discover how we can help at DirectionShares.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction Shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction Shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction Shares at 800-851-0511. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors employing dynamic strategies. Investors in the fund should understand the consequences of seeking daily investment results, understand the risk of shorting, and intend to actively monitor and manage their investments. Distributor Foresight Fund Services, LLC.
With the launch of Tiger TV, TFNN has brought our programming to the next level. With Tiger TV, you can gain access to each host's charts and computer screens as they host their daily stock program. Whether it's Tom O'Brien, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, David White, Larry Pesavento, Andy Hecht, Victor Jones, or Daryl Martin, you can catch all of our technicians hosting their programs live and archived on Tiger TV for your viewing pleasure 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you haven't checked out Tiger TV, then visit TFNN.com and see what you're missing. Tom takes your phone calls. Now, Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. We had Boeing was down to $1.31 at 127.23. You had Oxy up 42 at 102.63. Big Blue is down 44 cents at 181.27. Procter & Gamble was down 43 at 78.59. Just coming across the tape, this is a big number. BNP Paribas, which is the French bank, they are going to pay $8.8 billion. Pretty amazing. I guess let's see. It's the largest fine for such a case in history, and it looks like, doesn't say yet whether they're going to plead guilty to the criminal part of it. More than likely, some subsidiary will plead guilty to the criminal part so they can still have their bank. The thing that is amazing in the context of the amount of money that has been fined and collected, though, is that, to me, is that how much the banks can actually make, pay the fines, and it's just part of the overhead. It's absolutely amazing. There's just no doubt about it. $8.8 billion. Check it out. I mean, that's... Let me just see something here. Let me pull this up. Let me see this for a second. Hold on. I got to see if I can find... Okay, so... I'll do this during the next break. I want to find out exactly how much they make so we can find out, is this like pocket change for us, like a quarter, a dime, or a nickel? Bottom line is that big numbers. Some of the high-volume stocks out here today in, no doubt, a low-volume market. We had Micron Technology. That was moving. That was up $1.44. GoPro went up again. That was up another $4.79 at 40.55. We had Verizon down 39 cents. Let's go over to GoPro for a second because this went public. I believe it's gone up $3 or $4 each day. So, yeah. So if we look at this, yeah, it was. Oh my God. Let me just see what the first day. Yeah, first day it traded up to 33. The first day it traded from 28 to 33. Friday it traded from 29 to 40. Today it traded from 37 to 83. Pretty impressive. Big Blue. We go take a look at, well, actually, let's go to Boeing, because Boeing's been having a tough time at, yeah, she's coming down there with volume. Okay, so Boeing did 5.7 million shares today, 127.23. She's going into that swing point, the lower swing point of 126.28, and she looks like she's building cause for the lower swing point that is out there from February 5th. The February 5th swing low out there is 118. And if we put this on a monthly basis and take a look at it, on a monthly basis, folks, she's screaming. She has that high volume low. What Boeing had done in January, the high was 144. Within 2 weeks, she went from 144 down to 118. And that is the benchmark coming right across many of the equities, folks. That was the first downdraft in 2014 from January to February 5th. And in Boeing's case, that is still the benchmark, meaning that area still wants to get tested. The volume characteristic down there, it was 44 million shares at a price point of 118.77. The top of that bar, by the way, was 127.21, where we are hanging right now. We're at the 127.23. If we go take a look at Big Blue, IBM. IBM right now is still having a hard time getting any price traction going. We'll see how it handles this 180 area here at 181 right now. This week. So coming into July 4th week, well, first off, you have the end of the month, beginning of the month, so you get window dressing. You also have the end of the quarter. Today's the end of the quarter. Coming into the July 4th holiday, normally people are feeling pretty good. So how we come into this holiday is going to be really important, because if we just continue sideways and slope down a bit, what you have happening here, folks, is that it's a slow turn. Very slow turn, no doubt, but it's a slow turn to the downside. If we go over and we take a look at the UK today couldn't handle higher price. Starts selling off into the close. UK is out there at the 6,700. The last highs that it had tried to take out was the 68.95 number. Had 4 separate highs up there, couldn't handle any of them. The DAX in Germany, same setup. DAX today trying to get up to higher price. It got to 98.89, also couldn't handle that price. Closed out at 98.33. Now, the DAX is not in the lower range. The DAX had been trading in this range from 98.89. Oh, hold it, it is. That's weird. 1 second, hold it. 98, no, 97. 90? I see what it is. No, 97.89. I knew there something was wrong there. 97.89. So we're at 98.33. We have to get inside 97.89. Let's go to Chad in Las Vegas. Hey, Chad, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, doing pretty good.
Good. Thanks for calling. Thanks for holding, please.
Hey, I was wondering what your upside target is for the GDXJ.
Let's take a look at it. This is the Market Vector Junior Gold Miners. The low is, let's see, 28. The high is 54. Inside this, you have, let's see, we got a lot of different junior miners. They all average, well, actually, from 2.5% to 5%. So let's take a look at this baby. First off, all of these look that they want to travel to the March 14th swing highs. And in this case, the GDXJ, we're at 42. That would say in 46. Now, what you have, and this is what's really cool, folks, is that it looks that they're going to blow that away. The reason being is that they also have ABC structures right underneath them. And the A point on this is 32.43. Your B is 43.52. So you get $11. Your C is 39, so 49. You're talking $50. And your characteristic there, Chad, would be this. As it goes after 42.52, in order to be a full, well, in order that your probability goes up that would get the full price projection, you need volume of more than 13.9 million as you're overtaking that level. What we did have, folks, in all the golds and other silvers, the XAU, the HUI, the GDX, is that as you're approaching the swing point from the 19th, our volume is expanding, you know. So I think this leg has already started. It'll be a straight line move, too.
Excellent, Tom. That sounds great.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
Thanks a lot.
And what you have here, folks, you always got to remember something. ABC structures on the way up or on the way down. Your A to B point is a straight line move. Your B to C is a consolidation all over the place. Drive people crazy. Your C to D move is a straight line move. When these things move, they don't let anyone in. That's what it really comes down to. Now, what's really neat about this ABC structure is that it's a very large one. So what you have, and the retracement on it was minimal. It actually didn't retrace at all. Your first leg up, like if we look at the XAU, went from 83 up to 101. Goes sideways for 5 days, and now it's going to go attack that whole level. And it's not going to take much, folks, to do the next leg up in the marketplace. Because if I found out anything, after large corrections, which we've had in the gold market 2.5 years, 3 years, you run 30, 35%, 2 or 3 times. They've already run 30% twice. Come all the way back to the bottom again. This is the 3rd time we're going. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Andy Heck's powerful weekly newsletter, the Technomental Commodity Report, has delivered multiple triple-digit winning trades in recent months. And right now's the perfect time to get a full month-long trial to Andy's newsletter with no obligation to pay anything. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Technomental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you'll lock in the low rate of only $59 a month. Sign up right now for the Technomental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Who says you can't take it with you? TFNN says you can. With your mobile device and TFNN's live radio streams, TFNN has put it all in the palm of your hands. No special apps to download. No subscription fees for live radio or Tiger TV streams. We say you can.
Now let's go over to the dollar, because the dollar is going to be the generator. It is the generator of basically higher dollar, lower market. And what the dollar has done, and this whole uptrend, folks, has just gone sideways. The way it works, folks, is this.
We say you can. The Tiger Financial News Network. Smart investors and professional traders know you can. TFNN.com. Educating investors. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. She had the Dow finished out at 25. NASDAQ was up 10. S&Ps were up 2.5. Don't forget, folks, every trading day right here at TFNN, we have 9 hours of live programming from 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to 6 o'clock. You can get all that programming right on your cell phone. Just put TFNN.mobi. Let's go to Steve in Boston. Hey, Steve, what's going on?
How are you?
I'm doing great. You having a good day?
Oh, yeah.
So, hey, is summer on in Boston or what?
It is. It's about 88 degrees today.
Sweet.
Supposed to get up to 92 tomorrow. Unfortunately, humid tomorrow.
The humidity, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hotter up there when the humidity comes in than there is in Florida. It's pretty wild, man. That's good, though. I'm glad you're getting some good weather.
That's
nice.
What
are we going to look at?
Well, I bought a small cap gold stock a couple days ago, AUMN, around $1.
Okay, so let's take a look at it. It's Golden Minerals. They're doing business right now in Bolivia. The low is 42 cents. The high is 164. Did these guys change their name? Is that what it did?
I'm not sure, but I bought them because they were opening up a mine in July, so I think the announcement is what caused the catalyst for the jump from 50 cents to $1.50.
Yeah, no, I know this mine. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I haven't seen the... anyway, so what you have here is this. You have expansion of volume, have the price going with you. You know, the stock went from June 6th, it was trading at 50 cents. It's at $1.15. It had spiked with some juice up to this 156 area. You know, I guess just put a stop underneath this. I mean, this is the first time this thing has moved in a long time.
I know.
You know, and I like how it moved. I mean, there's no doubt about that. They don't, you know, I'd have to do more work on it. As they only, right now, they're still taking in like hardly no money.
I know.
You know?
Yeah. If gold's going to go up, though, the hope on this thing and the fact they're opening the mine and the volume is what convinced me to go in. I bought it around the gap support, you know, around $1.
Yeah, listen, I think you're going to get a test first of this, you know, that swing high of 157. So the reality there is that if you get it at $1, you always could sell enough to get your principal back and, you know, see how it hits that 156 area.
So I'm playing the small money stocks the last few days. So I bought ISR. Actually, I've had that since it was about 220.
ISR. Let's see. What is this? This is...
They do stuff for prostate cancer, like a cesium seed implant, and it got approved by the FDA, and that was that spike that it got back in March, was the approval for that.
Yeah, this one I'd be real worried about. I mean, I can see what you're going for. He has a high volume high, so you're going for that 377 area.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. I'm getting a little bit nervous because, you know, I'm up a good amount on it, and today it came down a bit, and it's really overbought, you know, when you look at it like a 5 moving average or something. It's like up around 96 or something. So I thought, man.
So just picture this for a second. This is what you have to picture, too. They have a market cap of $169 million, and they take in
almost nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
but the product has a lot of promise, you know. It was approved by the FDA, you know. So
I don't know. Listen, man. The probability on this one is you might want to be taking some money, because this thing could absolutely trade down to 108 in a heartbeat.
I know. That's why I sleep nervously. Well, I have a stop around 280 on it. So.
Oh, good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean,
okay, man.
Around the right spot, 280, 278, something like that.
Yeah, it is, because if it gets even that deep into it, it's like, you know, it's a stock that has a market cap of 167 million and only takes in like $1 million. No, that just doesn't.
Yeah, I figured when the market started to go down, this would go down with it pretty aggressively.
What you also have here, now this is, you know, you have at tops of markets, you have the problem that biotechs, what I've always found, biotechs are the last ones to run. And they run in an extraordinary way, too, folks, okay? You know, there's always a lot of money made in them, but you got to get out of them because, you know, they come right back. Cooking, brother.
All right. Hey, thanks, Tom.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Let's go to John in Austin, Texas. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hey, buddy. How you been?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
Absolutely fantastic.
Cool, man. So we're going to look at ANV first.
Please, if that's okay with you.
That's Allied Nevada. So Allied Nevada, lows 261, the highs 280, 780 rather. Now, do you own this? You're looking to buy it?
I'm in it. I'm in it in a couple of accounts. I'm probably up 25% right now.
Okay.
One thing that, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
One thing that concerns me is on this 620. It traded over 9 million shares. It wasn't down much, but it's just a spike in volume going the wrong way.
Yeah, that was all right, because what that actually is, it's a great question, though, for sure. Because what ends up happening is that when we take that from the daily to a weekly, John,
yes, sir.
then what you're doing is you're actually pushing it to highs with higher volume. That's what happens there.
Okay.
And it didn't.
All of them did that. You know, a lot
they
of
all did. They did. Okay. And what happened, folks, is that they did not break swing points on the way down when they were doing that, and that's crucial also.
Okay.
So this one here, most of these, now this wasn't as strong as the other ones today, but most of these are small ABC structures on the way up. So 260, that's $1.40. We get you 370, 470. That's 480. Yeah, okay, so here's your parameter. So A to B equals C to D is 480. You're going to need more than 6 million shares, 6.2 million shares as it goes after this $4 area. Now, as the other ones, they start moving out today, John, right? If, in fact, this doesn't move out and you see your other gold stocks moving out, just move it out.
Okay.
Because they all should go together. If we take a look at the next one you want, which is Endeavor Silver, EXK, this is a little rocket ship. This is going to blow away the swing point. So we're at 546 right now. And this stock, folks, is highly volatile. If you get into the stock, you got to know, you got to move your stops away. It's highly volatile. 366 is your low. It's $2. Okay, so it's a $2 A to B, which is 703. Let me look at this. A lot of these gold stocks are set up like this too, folks. It looks like they're going to just get right up and over these March highs. Yeah, 703 is A to B equals C to D. And that's basically ice on the way down from January.
Okay. Excuse me. So it would need volume when it goes up through this the 24th, that bar of 598, 578 to 598. It need volume going past that to get up to that 703.
That's right. You need more. So the equation is this: A to B equals C to D. When you take out the B point with volume, the probability goes higher that that's what you could get. So that B point is 2.4 million. So you're going to be looking for more than 2.4 million as you get up and over that level.
Sounds great, buddy.
Okay, man.
All the best, man. And
Thank you.
I talk about that gold report, buddy. It is smoking.
Thanks, man. Have a great one, John. Have a safe one.
Take care.
Let's go to Terry in Orlando. Hey, Terry, what's going on?
It's a good day, Tom. How about you?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for calling. Thanks for holding. Appreciate it.
No problem. Hey, I wanted to take a quick look at Yelp.
Okay, so Yelp is a social networking site. I think it's like when you go somewhere, they say whether you like it or not. Is that what it does?
I think so. I mean, I don't profess to know a lot. I know some about some of these ones.
That's perfect. You know the technicals. I got it, man. It's a beautiful thing. The low is 33. The high is 101.
And so I can't decide if it's in an ABC down, and this is the uptrend of it. Now, they're talking about it as an acquisition candidate, too. And so I don't know whether to get in long or short or what to do with it.
Okay, so let me just see something here. So on well, definitely don't go short. What happens here, folks, you get a 15.7% short position, okay? So, do not go short. And I wouldn't be going long either. The reason you don't want to go short, anytime you have anything there, 7, 8, 9, 10%, folks, it's very dangerous going short. If you're going to go long, we're at 76. This thing can come right back to this 66 pretty easily. That's where it broke topside the other day, 2 weeks ago. And I believe what that was, that was one of the other takeovers of one of the other sites. I believe that's...
Yeah, that FION or F...
Yeah.
FION or something like that.
FIOS, I think, right?
Yeah.
That's what that was. So
this has kind of got a companion boost or something because they thought it...
Exactly. Cooking, brother. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We had the Dow Industrials finish down 25. NASDAQ was up 10. S&Ps are up for 2.5. Gold's out there at 13.27. You get the 10-year at 125.02 and the 30 years at 136.28. We're going to be right back.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Money Master Show at TFNN.com. Eastern legend tells of a fair maiden who was offered a rare gift by the king of the land, a bag of pearls. The king promised that she could keep the largest, most perfect pearl she could find with these 3 conditions. 1, choose only 1 pearl. 2, remove 1 pearl at a time, accept or reject it. And 3, if rejected, it would be lost forever. She began by looking at the pearls, passing on many special treasures. She delved deeper into the bag, and soon the pearls were replaced with pebbles. Sadly, she went home empty-handed. Folks, replace pearls with time, because we cannot go back even 2 seconds. We live in the eternal moment of now. So when now are you going to take advantage of my offer to you, a subscription to my daily investment newsletter service, Mastering Probability, where you can experience the most incredible pearls for trading and investing, the Rhodes Momentum Indicator and Strategy. The offer? It gets better. A 30-day money-back guarantee. Don't go home empty-handed. Mastering Probability. Available on the homepage of TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
No matter where you listen to TFNN programming, we want you to know you can always access your favorite shows on demand through TFNN.com. TFNN airs live programming every market day from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Eastern, and you can view each program by accessing Tiger TV through our homepage. We even have an easy link for all mobile devices, including iPhones and iPads, located at the top right-hand corner of the TFNN homepage. You can use your smartphone to view Tiger TV, but if you don't have a mobile connection that can keep up with streaming live video, then you can simply visit TFNN.mobile TFNN.com/LBI in the browser of your smartphone for live streaming audio of all of our programs. The mission of TFNN is to educate our audience directly and interactively through our interactive website and radio call and talk shows. TFNN is able to teach all levels of investors the technical skills needed to trade in today's marketplace. In order to get the best information possible, TFNN has assembled the most respected financial minds in the country to provide the most current news and comprehensive advice available. TFNN.com. Educating investors. This segment is brought to you by BackTech Environmental. For more information, just click the BackTech banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go to Tom in New Waterford, Ohio. Hey, Tom, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing, Tom?
I'm doing great, man. You having a good day out there?
Oh, yeah.
Cool, man.
Off work and loving.
That's a beautiful thing. Nice. So what are we going to look at?
North American Paul Million.
Let's take a look. You got North American Palladium. It's a mineral exploration company. The low is 23 cents. The high is $1.27. Now, do you own this? You're looking to buy it?
Now, I got in. I stepped in. I'm at my cost basis is about 30 cents. Is where I'm at.
Okay, so first off, make sure you put a stop in here. All right.
I know.
Now, you're probably gunning for what, 34 cents or 30? Does that what you had here, folks, is that this came off the bottom like the rest of these metals did. It went from a price point of 24 up to 39.
Right. Right.
You know, and yeah, you can get a retest of that. But Tom, there's something that is seriously wrong with the stock. I mean, you know, people have called them on the stock for years. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
You know, this is a stock that, you know, palladium is at its highs, and this is a 28-cent stock.
I know.
So,
the company's broken. I mean, it's a fact. I mean, I ain't got a grand in there.
No, listen, I understand. Just make sure you get to stop in and you know, you have a high volume swing point at 39 cents going back, what, the 19th. So, yeah, you can get that spike there. But get out of town with some money, man.
What do you think I ought to put the stop at?
I wouldn't let this thing get under, like, let me just see this. So you get 7.7 million. So at least it's liquid. People are trading it. So what happens is this. You got to get away from the opens. What happens at the open is this. So watch this, folks. The open, they go down at the open and try to take everyone that's in there at the open, meaning every stop that's in there. So you got to get away from the opens. That's the bottom line. So, hey, it's like, do you put the stop under 24? Let me just see something.
That would be the first support on stock torch. I look at the pivot point.
Yeah, right.
That 24 would be the first support, but it's like right on the pivot point, and the 50-day moving average is 29. And the pivot point.
Well, the cool thing is it looks like today, I mean, it looks like it rejected this lower price. It's a lot harder when a stock is only in pennies, and this is 27 cents. You know what I mean? Yeah. Got the 27, closed at 28.16.
Yeah, I was hoping it'd get back over 29, but you're saying 24 is the stop, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Okay,
because this can go to zero, man. Cooking, brother. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Let's go to Victor in Stoughton, Mass. Hey, Victor, what's going on?
Oh, not much, Tom.
How you been?
Fine. Tom, I have a question about Micron. Last time I talked to you, you said get out of it.
Okay.
What do you think of the action today?
Let's take a look. So we get Micron Technologies. The low is 12, the high is 33. It was up $1.44 today. So tell me what you're trying to do here, first off. Besides make money.
Do you think it will have another leg up, or this is it?
Okay, so let's look at the ABC. So it finished in ABC. Let me find the beginning of this. So your 8 point on this was 1240. Your B was 23. 67. 1240. 23. 11. It just finished an ABC up. You know, when they finished an ABC up, it just finished a 1-to-1 ABC up, right to the penny, too, man. I mean, you know, when this thing was at that, you know, 32.43, that's the ABC structure on the way up. So that's always a dangerous place to get in, because what you're banking on then is that it's doing more than a 1-to-1 ABC structure on the way up. And so the way that works, folks, is that you can do a 1-to-1.382 to a 1-to-150. And that would mean that if the first leg is 10 points, the next one would be 13.18. If the first one's 10, the next one could be 15. But, let me bring this back and put this on a monthly for a second. Put it on a weekly. So, yeah, I wouldn't be biting here.
I see.
You know, you've gone... It's not parabolic yet, but it's getting close. Let's put it that way. There's, you know, nice run, no doubt.
Nice run, yes, right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks for calling. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Procter & Gamble. So it's going to be pretty interesting. If we go over to Procter & Gamble, the equity, it's 78.59. Yeah, that equity looks like it's going to trade down to the 75 level. But what we did have out here today, and this is kind of, well, it's really intriguing, because if you remember the last CEO they had of Procter & Gamble, they actually canned him, and that was, I think his name's Bob McDonald. One second. But he's going to be head of the Veterans Administration, and it looks that, you know, yeah, Bob McDonald. It looks that that's going to be a great pick, because he is a West Point graduate. He ran Procter & Gamble, and there's no better company, folks, out there. And if you are young and you're coming out of college, you can get an internship at Procter & Gamble, go get it. There's more people that have come out of Procter & Gamble that have done great. They have the processes in place. They get the training in place. They have a huge amount of just great processes that are in place in order for management to make the right decisions, to keep moving. And I think what you're going to see with McDonald's out there is that bottom line, there's going to be a lot of heads that are going to roll. You got to picture something. This VA, this isn't something that just happened now. In 1970, the VA was screwed up. And probably folks that were in the service before that, they probably would say the same thing. But the bottom line is that that in itself has always been a huge problem. Okay? And I think hopefully we'll get this guy in there and he'll be able to basically get down to the nitty-gritty and start taking care of some of these young men and old men and women that have been out there that need help. That's what it comes down to. Bonds continue to go topside. This 10-year, folks, is going to be a big number. The housing numbers came out here today, and the amount of houses they're getting sold, they went up quite a bit the last 3 months. Rates staying this low, you're going to see some nice action. That 10-year wants to get under that 2.5. The 10-year under 2.5 would start pushing out 30-year mortgages at about 4 to 4.1%. Big number. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. Of course, next hour, we got IBD coming up and Think or Swim. We're going to come right back.
The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to Tom in Derry, New Hampshire. Hey, Tom, what's going on?
Mr. O'Brien, how are you today?
I'm doing great, man. How you been?
Good. This is like old timers week. I heard Rick from British Columbia. I'm waiting to hear Greg from Long Island.
I like that. Totally, man. Totally.
By the way, your website, unbelievable. Watching that thing change over the years. You guys are doing a bang-up job. You got great guests. And
well, listen.
Keep up good work, man.
We appreciate you being out there. We never can do it without all you tigers and tigresses, Tom.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. We're going to kick off a great July 4th weekend, folks. You're going to love it. Let's take a look at one of our quotes. This is by James Garner. Believe in yourself and in everything you can be. No doubt. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 25. NASDAQ was up 10. S&Ps are up 2.5. Gold contract up $8.20, traded at $1,328 an ounce. Now, we have a gold as this, folks. She is on the move. She is getting over the last consolidation that we've had the last 2 weeks. We are at 1328.30. We did 117,000 contracts. This baby wants to run up to this 1392 area. It's going to be interesting to see exactly how it runs there. It looks to me that the way that we're set up right now, this is going to be the A to B equals C to D. And the C to D of an ABC structure move, folks, is a straight line move. So the baby's set up, and it's set up pretty good. Bonds, we go take a look at the bond market, and we start with the 10-year. 10-year continues to build cause to get the higher price. We're at 125.02 right now. The swing point up there that it's going after is the 126 level. The yield is coming right into the 2.5 again. Right now we are at 2.530. So I suspect the next few days we're going to be under that 2.5 again. That's going to bring the 30-year mortgages down to about 4.1. And if this, in fact, is an ABC structure on the way up, boy, then you're going to see rates really get down. 30-year, we're trading at 136.29. You got to remember something. There's 32 ticks in a point, so you're almost at 137. The swing high is 138.10. We're going after the 138.10. If we take this 30-year bond and we put it on a continuous contract just to get a larger view of it, and I bring this back 3 years, what you're going to see is that the high in the bond market was June of 2012. So we're 2 years off that high. What we had done is that we actually went sideways for almost a half a year. Then the bond market cracked, went down very quick from 149 in, let's see, in May of 2013, it went straight down to 127. That doesn't seem like a lot. That was a monster move. If, in fact, if you have your treasuries and you own them, that's a different ballgame. If you're in bond funds, that was a slaughter. What we're doing now is that we're coming back up to ice. Now, coming back up to ice, folks, means that whether you go down or up, it means that you're coming back to where the market, in this case, we're coming back to where the market fell apart. That's a normal counter-trend move, first off. Now, the way we've come off the bottom since January of this year, meaning we've had wide price spread, we've had accelerated volume, we're coming up here with some force. I suspect what you're going to see is that the ice starts at 146 and goes to 142. Those are the parameters. So that would be a normal bounce. So, yeah, I'll set the bullish and the bearish. The bearish would be that, yeah, you can get up to 146, and guess what? That would just could be the end of the counter trend bounce, and then you're going to take your next leg down the bond market. The bearish setup, the bullish setup rather, and I'm a bull in the bond market, would be that you're coming up here with force, and if in fact that's what we do, what the market would have to do then is this. Because the supply line is pretty intense up at this level. The supply line, folks, goes from September of 2011 all the way over to May of 2012. So what happens on that type of supply line, you are not going to blow through a supply line like that. It's not going to happen. If, in fact, it's going to take that out, what it would do is this. It'll come up to like the 142 first, and then it will oscillate around the 142 to 146, and I'm talking for months, because it would have to build up enough force to blow into the larger trading range. So we'll see how this baby does shake out. We'll do the TLT, because I know many folks have the volume right inside the TLT now in order to basically analyze how the TLT is setting up. So the TLT, folks, is the 20-plus bond fund, okay? It's a great correlation, though. There's no doubt about that as to where bonds are going. So if we take a look at the TLT, I'm going to put this on a 3-year weekly first. And on a 3-year weekly, what you're going to see is, this is a classic time in the trade. What does it do? It broke topside August of 2011, volume 132 million on a weekly. Guess what? It comes back and tests that with 58 million and then tests it with 24 million. That's a normal break topside. You're coming back and test it with lighter volume. If I put this on a monthly basis, it gets even clearer. And what it has done is this. When we broke topside in 2011, August was the month. The low of that was 97, and then we go to 112. We did that with 489 million shares. We never made it back to the bottom, number one, but yeah, let me just walk you through this. So we go all the way up to 132. We come back to the breakout area, and we come back, the first time we come back with 197 million shares. The second time we come back with 146 million shares, you're going into 489 million. So you can see you broke topside, huge volume, you come back testing that area, which we did. Now, okay, so now what has to happen? Okay, so now it's the test on the other side. This is how the test on the other side goes. Oh, this is cool. The end of month today. Okay, so check this out. Last month we did 167 million shares. This month we did 164 million. This is going to need an expansion of volume up to 200 and 250 million. That's what you're going to be looking for. This is doing a job, though, doing a decent job, coming in both months with the 167. When you get up into the only a couple points higher, that's when you're going to need that expansion of volume. That's not a monster expansion of volume for what it is, but that's, in fact, what you're going to need for higher price inside that TLT. Oil market. Let's go over to oil. We had with oil, she's basically staying flat. Oil went topside a couple weeks ago, had wide price spread, had accelerated volume, all of the above. It's pulling back into that area. Rejected lower price today at 104.76. We have two separate spikes, folks, in oil that I expect more than likely will get hit. And they just have to get hit. It's not like they have to jump over them, trade over them, but they want to get hit. They're sticking out like a sore thumb. Your high of May of 2011 is sticking out there. That's 114.83. And then your high of last August, 112.24. They're sticking out there. I suspect we're going to see them get hit. If they get hit with volume, guess what? You can go higher. So we'll see if, in fact, they get hit. What you did have happen inside the commodities market today, the grains took a beating. You had soybeans down 5.7%. Corn was off 4.9%. Wheat was off 2.7%. Big numbers. Lean hogs were up. They're up limit 2.3%. They're up 3 pennies. That is limit. Yeah, I know that's limit. That's interesting. Maybe that's tomorrow. Up limit is 135.82 tomorrow. Excuse me, folks. Sorry about that. Lean hogs, though, big numbers out here. It's overall all the highs. Let's see. So we'll see whether they go limit up tomorrow. Cattle, the cattle market out here. What does cattle do today? Live cattle. Where are you? So live cattle, that's trading out at $1.50 right now, and she pulled back a bit. This will be interesting. Okay, so Friday she got to 153. She's at 150. It's going to be a close call here as to can she get the higher price. And, of course, lean hogs absolutely can. When you're in a limit-up market, folks, lean hogs go 3 or 4 days like that. 877-927-6648. You stay right there, folks. We got our Tigers from Investor Business Daily coming up next, analyzing the markets. Amy Smith's going to be coming up. And then, of course, at 20 of, we'll get our man, AJ from Thinkorswim. We had the Dow Industrials finished down 25. NASDAQ was up 10. S&Ps were flat. We're going to be right back.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN, and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Investors, Taz Market Research delivers to its subscribers expert commentary on the analysis of 15 different markets each day. Get this invaluable and timely information through the daily market research videos Taz Market Research produces each day before 9 a.m. The video analysis will include reports on currencies, interest rates, indices, metals, energies, grains, and more. You'll be able to gauge where high profitability setups are in each of the markets. Receive a free 2-week trial subscription to Taz Market Research videos on the front page of TFNN.com.
Daryl Martin coined the phrase diagnostic trading, and we're happy to announce that his diagnostic box spread analyzer has finally been released. The Diagnostic Box Spread Analyzer helps you easily identify the best box spreads on Nadex in seconds, plus you receive access to the diagnostic deviation levels, as well as step-by-step training videos teaching you how to trade Nadex spreads so you can quickly master the mechanics of this simple yet powerful trading instrument. By pulling live data from the Nadex exchange, the Diagnostic Box Spread Analyzer does all the math for you, calculating risk, reward potential, distance to break even for both outright spreads and spreads used to hedge the underlying market. Visit the front page of TFNN.com today to get your 2-week free trial to Daryl Martin's Diagnostic Box Spread Analyzer and gain access to the valuable information it can provide when trading the Nadex box spreads.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. We had the Dow finished down at 25. Nasdaq was up 10. S&Ps are up 3. As we do each and every Monday at 20 past the second hour with our Tigress, Amy Smith from Investor Business Daily. And, folks, if you haven't test drove either the digital edition of Investors.com or the print edition, Investor Business Daily, the newspaper, come over to our website at TFNN, and you'll see on the right-hand side, it'll say Investors.com. Hit that button. You can take your choice. 2 weeks of the digital edition at Investors.com. All the digital edition will be delivered to your house each and every day in Investor Business Daily. Amy Smith, what's going on?
Hey, Mr. Tom. Well, I'm back from Chicago, the Windy City. I was there teaching at a trading summit with Scott O'Neill. on Friday, Saturday, so that was fun. And beautiful weather there. They had a rough winter, but it was gorgeous.
Oh, I wish I knew you were going there. I could have told you. There's the La Colonial. Maybe you went there. The La Colonial on Rush Street is some of the best Vietnamese vegetarian food there is. It's unbelievable. Ooh. And it's great. But next time you have to go there, it's in like a little townhouse, a white townhouse. Oh, it's awesome.
Oh, yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'll have to contact you. What are your food recommendations?
I know Chicago well. I love Chicago. Isn't that a great city?
It is a great city. Now, wait, I'm going to be in Boston in 2 weeks. Where should I go eat?
Oh, we got to get you to Regina's. Oh, you're going to have the best pizza you ever had in your life.
Regina's? Where is it?
And that's in the North End. It's on Thatcher Street.
Okay, the North End. Okay, I'm writing it down. Seriously, I'm going to look it up.
Listen, Regina's, you got to go there. And if the place is mobbed, Amy, right?
Yeah.
What happens is this. There's a little tiny small bar with 5 or 6 stools in it. Just say, I'll sit at the bar, because you can sit at the bar and order. You don't have to...
and then I can get... Well, if it's busy, it means everyone loves their food.
Oh, this is literally... The oven is about 130... Maybe 100 years, 120 years old, some insane thing. Oh, it's a great place. You'll love it.
Oh, it sounds awesome. I love those little mom and pop places.
2 weeks you go on there. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay, market-wise.
Well, we have a sleepy market today, but we've got the holiday week. Friday the Russell rebalanced, so we saw some more volume there. The overall tone of this market lately has been quiet. I'm not sure if everyone's in the Hamptons or, we've had a couple breakouts. So Buffalo Wild Wings, Advanced Auto Parts, and they sort of broke out of those price consolidations, but they act like they took a sleeping pill.
Okay.
They're just kind of sitting there. They're not falling apart. They're just not going anywhere. Now, we'll see if anything happens. Tuesday, tomorrow, we're going to get the ISM manufacturing report. Thursday, we've got first-time jobless claims and payrolls due, plus the unemployment report. We'll see if that does anything.
Yes.
Here's my, I don't want to say prediction, but here's my idea.
Okay.
We might not get much going on. On July 21st, that's sort of like the Shazam day. We've got Facebook, Netflix, Under Armour, and Chipotle all
big
on the
numbers.
same day.
Okay, that's when all the earnings are coming out. Okay.
Then we got big earnings. We start... As you love Alcoa, I know you do.
Yeah.
Starts. So we start into earnings next Tuesday.
Okay. Boy, isn't it amazing that, earnings are just over and over again. It just seems like one stops and another starts again, right?
I know. I think I just got finished saying, we just kind of finished earnings report, but that's...
Seriously.
You see, it's the thing that gives the market kind of a jolt in the arm sometimes, or sometimes it doesn't. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Hey, I want to switch gears on you again just for a second.
Yeah.
So, are you doing a workshop in Boston?
Yeah, I'm doing the level 1. I'm doing 2 things. I'm going to the Boston MIT group on Friday night. They have a little meetup group, so I'll go visit with those folks
that night. That's right.
And then on Saturday, I'm teaching the level 1 workshop.
Oh, cool. Okay, so can they sign up right now on investors.com?
Yeah, anybody, they can come to the Boston event, or the one at MIT, the meetup group for free. And then the Level 1 workshop's very inexpensive, and they can sign up at investors.com.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to meet a lot of tigers and tigresses at that MIT deal, because that's been going on forever.
They are, and you know what? They're smart.
That was one of your first meetups ever, I think, at investors.com, Investors Business Daily.
It is, and I don't know, do you know Keir McDonough?
I do, yes.
Okay, yeah. He goes, he's a money manager, and he goes and helps them out once in a while. They're lucky. They have some good teachers. They've got a good group, and we've got some other groups in the Boston area that we're going to invite, too. So it's a good group.
Good. Okay, so now let's go back to, what do we get? We get a lot of IPOs that come out, right?
We do. We have one. You're going to like this one. There's a Chinese internet company called 58.com.
Okay.
But the ticker symbol's WUBA, W-U-B-A. Now, they went up. They saw a lot of power come into it on Friday because this company called Tencent bought a 20% stake in the company for $700 million. Tencent, to me, doesn't that sound like a rapper? 50 cents,
totally,
10 cents.
Totally. No doubt.
Okay. Tencent has a big market cap. This is a huge company, $28 billion. They are known for a messaging app that a lot of people have probably heard of. It's called WeChat.
Okay.
And they have 200 million monthly users. And WUBA came out. They had a good underwriter. They had Morgan Stanley underwrote them. Their debut was in October. It's almost tripled in price since then. 113 funds have a stake in it. what they're trying to do, this company, is they're trying to, because of the Tencent bought them, they are trying to compete with Alibaba. This is the whole 9 yards. These two giants are kind of going head to head.
Okay. So I guess we're going to be hearing a lot about a lot of different companies because of Alibaba's market cap, right? You know, that is coming out. I guess
we are, and I think you're going to see a lot. You're going to see acquisitions and mergers. You're just going to see people trying to compete with Alibaba because that's the one to kind of knock off the market. Now, Alibaba, right now, according to the reports, it has 80% of the market, but we'll see how that changes.
Yeah, no, I mean, it looks like I was just looking at what they're taking in revenue-wise. They're going to have to, they're going to have to basically take a bunch of speed or something to get up to Alibaba because
Alibaba is the giant.
Oh my God, it's amazing what they take in. But anyway, you can see, hey, these Chinese companies. There's a lot of people over there, no doubt about it, man.
Well, that's, we keep saying these Chinese IPOs, and I know some people don't like to invest in them because they feel they're more risky, and that's okay. You can stay with companies that are more well-known over here if you don't like them, but they, when you see a lot of big funds, Fidelity and such that have done their due diligence, it gives me a little bit more confidence. I also would tend to not go into ones that are really thin if someone's nervous about these companies, but this one's not thin.
No, it's not at all.
Yeah.
And you got, you got all these funds. I got them up right now. A lot of funds out there, no doubt.
Yeah.
So, in GoPro, I'm sure you saw GoPro out there.
Well, GoPro,
that was the big PR deal.
Yeah, man, this just dazzled everybody. It came out 31% the first day, tacked on another 14% Friday, another 13% today. I didn't realize this, but GoPro is sold in 100 countries. They have 25,000 retail stores.
Wow.
Analysts from Thomson Reuters see the full-year earnings going from $3.34 to $3.34 next year from 49 cents last year, which is sort of a huge gap.
Yeah. You know what's cool is that I've seen the cameras. The first time I only seen the cameras only about a year ago, and it's been out forever. But it's funny how all of a sudden it goes public, right? And now I want a camera. So there's going to be a lot. No, but do you know what I mean? There's going to be a lot of that probably, and that's why they're probably saying, "Hey, this thing's," because they're not that expensive compared to what they can do, you know.
But if you do that, okay, Tom, you have to skydive, or you have to do something crazy to use the camera, right?
Oh, I do enough crazy things in the water. I won't be skydiving, but I got plenty of things I can do with this that'll look pretty good. Listen, folks, come over to our website at TFNN. You'll see the investor.com banner on the side. Hit it and get to 2 weeks. Amy, you have a great week, safe week. Look forward to speaking to next Monday.
Okay, you take care. You too, Tom.
Happy 4th, Amy. Come right back, folks.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
We're told to follow our passion and everything else will fall into place. I hope that's what each of you are doing each and every day. Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Money Master Show at TFNN.com, and my passion for technical analysis is what led me to the most fundamental discovery in pattern recognition, the Rhodes Momentum Indicator, market scanner, and trading strategy, a set of tools that identify the momentum and power of the trend, the likes of which have never been seen before, for every market and every time frame. Yes, folks, the trend is your friend, unless you're on the other side. New to technical analysis? This is the place to start. And experienced traders, take advantage of the trend like never before. Experience the power of the Rhodes Momentum Indicator each day, available to subscribers of my newsletter service, Mastering Probability. I guarantee your satisfaction for the next 30 days, unconditionally, so there's no risk to you, other than being on the wrong side of the trend. Mastering Probability, available on the homepage of TFNN.com. And folks, live with passion.
You take a hands-on approach to managing your investments, and whether you're bullish or bearish on U.S. Treasuries, the ETFs from Direction Shares are there to help you magnify your perspective. Bull ETFs for a rising market and bear ETFs for a falling market. Direction Shares gives you the tools for both sides of the trade. Discover how we can help at DirectionShares.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction Shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction Shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction Shares at 800-851-0511. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors employing dynamic strategies. Investors in the fund should understand the consequences of seeking daily investment results, understand the risk of shorting, and intend to actively monitor and manage their investments. Distributor Foresight Fund Services, LLC.
No matter where you listen to TFNN programming, we want you to know you can always access your favorite shows on demand through TFNN.com. TFNN airs live programming every market day from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Eastern, and you can view each program by accessing Tiger TV through our homepage. We even have an easy link for all mobile devices, including iPhones and iPads, located at the top right-hand corner of the TFNN homepage. You can't use your smartphone to view Tiger TV, but if you don't have a mobile connection that can keep up with streaming live video, then you can simply visit TFNN.mobi in the browser of your smartphone for live streaming audio of all of our programs. The mission of TFNN is to educate our audience directly and interactively through our interactive website and radio call and talk shows. TFNN is able to teach all levels of investors the technical skills needed to trade in today's marketplace. In order to get the best information possible, TFNN has assembled the most respected financial minds in the country to provide the most current news and comprehensive advice available. TFNN.com. Educating investors. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We had the Dow finish down 25. NASDAQ goes up 10. S&Ps are up 2.5. As we do each and every Monday at 20 past. At 40 past the second hour, we have our man, Mr. A.J. Kaling. A.J. does an outstanding show each and every Tuesday here, folks. The Option Hour, sponsored by Thinkorswim TD Ameritrade. If you haven't test drive the Thinkorswim platform yet, folks, come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see the banner on the right-hand side. You can hit that banner, bring up the account. You can open the account. They will put paper money inside that account. You can listen to AJ tomorrow, noon to 1 Eastern Standard Time. He'll walk you through the different strategies. I've used TD Ameritrade for, oh my God, I think it's like 15 years now, for trading equities, options, futures, and currencies. They're all on one platform. It's an outstanding platform. AJ, what's going on?
Hey, nothing, Tom. Absolutely nothing. You saw the markets today. Nothing's going on.
That's a fact, man.
How's the last day of your quarter going?
I'll tell you. You know, you get the end of the quarter. We're coming into July 4th weekend. I mean, I know what you're saying. There's no doubt about it.
Is it going to be like this all week? Is everyone just taking the whole week off, or should I stick around?
I suspect that we are going to be laying here. I mean, I wish I could say something different, folks, because what does happen when we're on the air, of course, when we're in the markets, it's always a lot more. Well, it's a lot easier when things are moving. You know, when
exactly. We do have a jobs number coming out on Thursday, so I think that could supply some excitement. But we're all ready to go here. We got a full trade desk staff. I'm ready for the show tomorrow. I'm pretty excited. We're going to be talking about option spreads and risk control. Might be diving into some probabilities and risk for options trading. Not too crazy. It's a show that I think everyone will be able to understand and grasp, and we're going to really lay it out because the Thinkorswim platform has all that powerful information on there. It's just a matter of finding it. We're going to do that for you tomorrow.
And folks, you know, wherever you are in the world, okay, right on your cell phone, you can get AJ's program. And the way you do it is this. On your cell phone, all you have to do is put TFNN.mobi. That streams 24 hours a day. We have live content 9 hours every trading day. Now, if you want Tiger TV and you want to be able to see the actual platform, just put TFNN.com, and you're going to see a little box, a device, and it has, you know, iPads in it, little pictures of phones. Hit that, and what happens, folks, is that you're going to be able to see AJ's platform, the platform I use every day. And when he talks about strategies, it is absolutely amazing, folks. That when he goes through a strategy, which is really so cool because the platform's so powerful, the strategy can actually tell you as you are going forward, if you have, let's say that you think IBM's going to be at a certain point, whether up or down. Well, guess what? That strategy will tell you what your option is worth. You know, the software is phenomenal, man. I mean,
yeah, Tom, I don't know about you. I like visualizing my risk and my potential profit.
Yes.
I'm not sure, you know, how many people are used to doing that. In the past, of course, you didn't have the fast computers with the RAM and everything.
Right.
Thinkorswim is powerful, and together with your computer and even your mobile device, you can see where your risk array is. Before I place a trade, in the middle of my trade, whatever, I can take a look at where my profit's going to be if, like you said, IBM or whatever stock goes up or down, and we put on particular option strategies. And that's the great part about it with options, too. This is the options hour coming up tomorrow at noon Eastern. We can talk about the ability to make money in a sideways market, an upwards market, or even a downwards market. So, yeah, we're going to dive into all that stuff tomorrow.
You know, because last week when you, and folks, I'll tell you, visually, it's so cool. When I was watching his program last week, it was just amazing. And I know the software's there, but it's still amazing to me that you can actually go out and say, okay, if, in fact, the stock is trading here, the option is going to be here. And what happens there, folks, this is what's really cool, is that instead of, you know, years ago, AJ, what I'd have to do is say, okay, if it's here, I'd speculate, okay, where would the option be? Because on the certain spikes, I'd try to sell. Do you know what I mean? So I'd try to have orders in prior to it, right? And the worst thing is that, you know, if you're doing this fast, and all of a sudden I'm a point off. It wasn't bad if you're 20 cents off. Do you know what I mean? Right. Which you don't have to be anymore. That's what it really comes down to.
Absolutely, yeah. I was using, I think, the Theo price calculator last week, and we'll probably still be able to get into that because that, you know, as long as you've got the inputs, you know, it'll spit out a number to you, and it's pretty accurate. Right. I'm amazed by it sometimes. You know, I test it from time to time, put in my what I think, you know, stock goes up X amount, volatility, date change and everything, it spits out a pretty accurate number. So, when we talk about risk control, you know, that's part of it. You know, you got to know what's going to happen to your portfolio if X, Y, or Z happens.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Listen, folks, it's tomorrow, noon to 1 Eastern Standard Time right here at TFNN. And I heard, we just had Amy Smith on from IBD. She was in your beautiful city over the weekend, so I guess...
No kidding.
Yeah, you guys, you're hitting the weather, which is a beautiful thing. It's about time, right?
Yeah, we're hitting its stride, right? But we got those summer storms rolling through every evening, so we're buckling down right now, but we'll be ready to go for tomorrow.
Okay, man. Well, listen, you have a great one, safe one, and we look forward to the show.
Thanks, Tom. Talk to you later.
Okay, have a great one.
Bye-bye.
877-927-6648. And what does happen, I think the most that we're going to be able to get out of this marketplace this week, and it's going to be a lot, folks, okay? And what I mean specifically is this, is that I said at the beginning of even the 4 o'clock hour, on the week of July 4th, markets likes to run, meaning topside. They just like to. Today what you had out here is that we had to get over the highs of Friday, the way that I look at the marketplace, because you had volume come in the market. It didn't matter whether it was Russell rebalancing, and it was, but guess what? It was volume. It was going against the cash S&Ps, going against the 1968. We got to Friday to 1961. We got today to 1964, and we gave it up. We closed at 1960.23, which was underneath it. So what that does is that says, okay, on a testing basis, we got over it. We closed underneath it. We had 593 million. Guess what? The test is done. It doesn't have to get to the high. What I think will be really unusual is that if, in fact, we don't get to the high and you're dealing with the July 4th holiday, it's a big number. The reason I'd say it's a big number is this. I've seen many large downdrafts start the second week of July. So we'll see where that whole thing shakes out. We'll see also, I suspect, in the next few days about this run that happened in Bulgaria. Now, the run in Bulgaria, this is what the government of Bulgaria is claiming, is that it was basically a criminal group that were targeting one bank. But the fact of the matter is, folks, okay, it was more than one bank that the run was being done on. The European Union got in the middle of it and guaranteed the amounts of money inside the bank, and it calmed the deal down. Now, it may or may not be what put that run in gold. But let me tell you something. It's the small things like that that start happening that you better pay attention to. We'll see what the propaganda is coming out of Bulgaria. Was it just, not even knowing whether that's the case or not, something just doesn't smell right. That's what it really comes down to. Because most times, if we've learned anything inside the financial business, the way this normally comes down is this. There's an occurrence, there's an absolute denial, then there's another denial, then it takes 3 or 4 months and it comes out, well, hey, guess what? We really didn't have any money. You can just take a look at our own banks going back to 2007 for that whole deal. That's just how every one of these deals come out. So we'll end up seeing what happened there, if in fact that is what's pushing the run into gold, or in fact do you just have huge amounts of folks buying small amounts of gold. What I did see as gold was coming off the bottom, which was really bullish, and this basically goes back about a month ago, is that when we came off the bottom of that 1245 area, folks, what you didn't have, okay, is that you did not have large buy-in in India, and you didn't have large buy-in in China. That expansion coming off was right across a global world, and there wasn't one big thing that was sticking out. That was really huge. Why was it huge? Because the fact of the matter is, folks, most of the larger banks, the larger countries, you know what they like to do? And they always do it. It blows my mind. They like to buy at highs. That's what it comes down to. They see this thing running, and this is what happens in the gold and silver market. They see it running. All of a sudden they say, oh, we got to buy it. We got to buy it. That's what forces the second and third leg up in the metals market. Right now, we're in nice shape right now to have this baby run to the 1392. The reason being, by the way, folks, I talk about supply lines a lot. There's not a supply line here. The last time we had traded in January from 12.15, we just went straight to the 13.92. So there's no big consolidation in the middle. We just consolidated for 2 weeks. That baby can run up to that high pretty quickly. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. And if you would like to test drive my daily newsletter, Market Insights, you can do that in 2 weeks, absolutely free. The way you do it, go to TFNN, go to newsletters, and go to trading newsletters, Market Insights. We'll come right back, folks.
Andy Heck's powerful weekly newsletter, the Technomental Commodity Report, has delivered multiple triple-digit winning trades in recent months. And right now's the perfect time to get a full month-long trial to Andy's newsletter with no obligation to pay anything. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Technomental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you'll lock in the low rate of only $59 a month. Sign up right now for the Technomental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock in option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Who says you can't take it with you? TFNN says you can. With your mobile device and TFNN's live radio streams, TFNN has put it all in the palm of your hands. No special apps to download. No subscription fees for live radio or Tiger TV streams. We say you can.
Now let's go over to the dollar, because the dollar is going to be the generator. It is the generator of basically higher dollar, lower market. And what the dollar has done, and this whole uptrend, folks, has just gone sideways. The way it works, folks, is this.
We say you can. The Tiger Financial News Network. Smart investors and professional traders know you can. TFNN.com. Educating investors. This segment is brought to you by Harmony Gold. For more information, just click the Harmony Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. We had Boeing down $1.31. American Express was flat at 94.86. You had Disney up 44 at 85.74. Honeywell was down 31 at 92.95. International Paper was up $1.42 at 50.47. Let's go to Helen in Largo. Hey, Helen, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
Yeah, I sure am, Tom.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm looking to buy this little stock that you have the symbol on, Balmoral Resources.
Okay, so Balmoral Resources, it's a mineral exploration company up in Vancouver. The low is 27 cents. The high is $1.68. So why are you looking to buy this?
Well, the stock looks beautiful on this chart here, Tom. Look at this thing. I mean, it's gone from the 29 cents up to $1.63 on the Toronto today, and all the indicators are showing great. And then I've seen it featured on Kitco. That's where I picked it up. And I guess they've got a couple of 100% owned mines up there in Ontario somewhere.
Okay.
But it looks good. I mean, it's a strong chart, don't you think?
Now, have you owned any other gold or silver equities?
I have, but this one looks pretty good. So.
Okay. So this is what you have. This company takes in no revenue. Do you know that?
Okay. They've got some money in the bank, though, from what I'm seeing. From what their news, they've got like $7 million in the bank or something, and.
Okay, and if they have $7 million, that's cool. 4.5 of that, they just got at a private offering. Okay, so yeah, well, let's walk through this. Okay.
Okay.
So you have a company that has no revenue. That has a market cap of $160 million.
Mm-hmm.
That just went out for a private placement for $4.5 million. Okay.
Okay.
So the question there is that what are you buying if they have no revenue? Okay. But I want to show you something here. Okay. This is important, folks.
Okay.
In the context of understanding what you're buying and why you're buying it. Okay. Now, in this particular case, it's $1.64, okay?
Right.
So remember, the market cap is $160 million, okay?
Okay.
You're saying they have $7 million, so let's say they have $7 million, right?
Okay.
Now watch, I'm going to shift gears on you. I'm going to go over to a real company. I'm going to go over to Great Panther. Now, this is sick, folks. Great Panther is at $1.26. They have a market cap of $175 million, but watch this. They take in $54 million a year.
Wow. Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And they make money. So the question I come back to you with is that if you're going to mess with something that doesn't make money, I would look to other equities that are making money.
Yeah, I was in Great Panther for a while there, Tom. It didn't move much, I don't know why. But with the kind of results they have, I don't understand that. But I was just kind of looking to this one here. I mean, that's a heck of a, that thing's 5 times over for the year. So I don't know why. A lot of people are investing in there for some reason.
Well, I know why. It's basically they're pumping it up.
So for a whole year, though?
Sure. That's what happens. You get here. If you get on this, this is the... Anyway, listen, you got to do what you got to do, whatever that is. But
yeah. Can you have time for one more at all?
Sure.
How about Avino Silver, ASM?
ASM. So let's see. This is they do business in Mexico, and they take in $5.8 million per quarter. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so bring this back a bit. Okay, so this one does have a high volume high up there. So this one wants to run to 284.
Mm-hmm.
You're at 228 right now.
It looks like it's coming back a little ways, though. Is that the B to C leg then I'm looking at right now coming back?
Right now, yeah, and I suspect it's a finish because you see the expansion of volume today. Like on Friday, we did 234 million. Today, 234,000. Today, did 475. So
right.
The buying, these equities, the gold and silver equities that are going to go, their buying started today. And, yeah, this will go after a B. The B point on this is 255.
Okay.
You need volume of more than 472 million. Your A point is this. Here, let's do it. A is 141.
Okay.
Your B is 249. So let's say it's $1. Your C is 207. So 307 is your price point.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Okay.
Thanks, Tom.
Have a great one. Have a safe one. And what you do have there, by the way, folks, is that 307, and this is what a lot of these are doing. That would get it over the March highs. Well, no, this is a silver stock, so it's February highs. What you have is this. Inside the gold and silver market right now, the gold stocks have their swing point at the March highs. The silver stocks have their swing points at the February highs. In both cases, it looks like their ABC structures on the way up that I suspect will go after the B point in the next couple days. If they do get the volume, you're going to see them, I suspect, not even go over the swing point. They're going to take that swing point out by quite a bit. You know, when I did the update for the gold report today, the gold report comes out tomorrow. If you haven't test drove the gold report in the last year, you can do it absolutely free. Come over to our website at TFNN, go into newsletters, investment newsletters, and you can test drive the gold report. But these things are, the run, it looks like, started out here again today, meaning the next leg. So in the context that next leg is starting, what we're going to need is this. We're going to need it to go after the B point before Thursday. Thursday, we do not want to go after that B point because what you'll have, Thursday is going to be a really slow day in the marketplace. Friday's July 4th. You know, we have tomorrow and Wednesday for that to go after the B point. And we're very close to the B point on many of these equities. If we look at the, I pull up the XAU for just for a second. The XAU is at 100.86, and your B point on this is 101.47. You know, so we're not even a point away. The HUI, and see, tomorrow would be a perfect day to go after it. The HUI is at 240.47. It's 242.53. So the thing is set up right to go after it. And I suspect, you know, whatever stop moving these babies out here today, I do expect that you're going to be going after it. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it. Take ownership of it and fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. Have a great night, safe night. Look forward to speaking to them right here tomorrow. It's a beautiful thing. Go get them, folks.